football team, Lions, 1 p.m. Eastern start time. The Lions are the 4-point favorite at home. Totals 46.5. The Washington football team's plus 170 for a straight-up win. And as bad as they've been on the season, the football team's covered 2 out of their last 3 ball games, 3-2 against the number in their last 5. So these guys do have the ability to cover. The football team ranks in the top 5 in the league in fewest yards allowed per play, top 3 in pass defense. Now this Washington D has 27 sacks thus far in the season, along with 8 interceptions. Cornerback Kendall Fuller has 4 picks on the season, along with 5 PBUs. Defensive end Montez Sweat has 5 sacks on the year himself, 9 TFLs and 2 forced fumbles. And of course, linebacker Jonathan Bostic currently has 59 total tackles on the season, pair of sacks, and a trio of tackles for loss. Now, the football team is in the top 3 in fewest third-quarter points allowed, top 5 in fewest fourth-quarter points allowed. So these guys certainly making great adjustments at halftime, not giving up a whole lot of second-half points this year. Now, Inman and Christian are both questionable for this Sunday's game. Meanwhile, Stafford, Dahl, Agnew, and Walker all may not play for Detroit, so keep an eye on them. But speaking of the Lions, they're on a 2-game losing streak. 75 total points they gave up in those 2 losses. Now, the Lions have failed to cover the number in 3 out of their last 5, and they've yet to cover the number at Ford Field this season. And as a matter of fact, the Lions are 0-3 straight up on their home turf this year as well. Now, the Lions are amongst the top 3 in the NFL in most points allowed at home. They're also in the top 3 in most rush yards allowed at home as well. Detroit, sorry, my contacts are killing me today. But anyway, Detroit's giving up 34 points a game at Ford Field, nearly 150 yards a game on the ground. They're giving up at home. Now, Detroit's lost 11 out of their last 13 against the NFC. Certainly having some troubles over the past couple of seasons against the NFC, and they're on a 7-game losing streak at Ford Field. Now, total-wise, the Lions, the last 2 straight, both got over the posted number. They're 3-0 to the over on their home field. Meanwhile, Washington on the other side saw 3 out of their last 6 get over the total themselves. That's surprising considering they don't score a whole lot of points. But I'm going to lean toward another underdog. Give me the underdog Washington football team plus 4 and the over 46.5 in that contest. And with that, we're going to dive into our next and final matchup of the show. It is going to be Jags-Packers, 1 p.m. East. The Green Bay Packers are minus 13, totals 50.5. The Jacksonville Jaguars are plus $6 for an upset victory. Now the Jags are on a